Good morning. Time to start another day as a remote worker. The soft morning light filters through the window as I pour a fresh cup of coffee, the quiet house a peaceful contrast to the busy day ahead. First things first, let's check the emails and messages. I scan the inbox, flagging the urgent client request from overnight and smiling at a funny meme from the team chat. A quick glance at the calendar to plan the day ahead. I block out focused work hours, schedule a one-on-one, and set a reminder for a much-needed mid-afternoon stretch break. Time for a team meeting to discuss the latest project updates. We hop on video, and after the initial small talk about weekend plans, we dive into the sprint goals, brainstorming solutions for the tricky UI hurdle we hit yesterday. Working on a new design, bringing ideas to life. The cursor blinks on a blank canvas, and slowly, with a few sketches and color experiments, the concept starts to take shape, a satisfying creative flow setting in. Taking a short break to stretch and refresh the mind. I stand, roll my shoulders, and gaze out at the garden for a full 5 minutes, letting my eyes unfocus from the screen. Diving into some deep work, focusing on the task at hand. I put on my noise-cancelling headphones, silence notifications, and enter a state of flow where the code writes itself and the report practically finishes. Lunchtime. Enjoying a homemade meal. I step away from the desk, savoring a warm bowl of soup while reading a chapter of a novel, a true mental reset. Back to work with a quick check-in with the team. A brief Slack huddle clears up a quick question about asset versions, saving us from a potential misstep later. Tackling the next challenge, problem-solving mode on. This bug is pesky, but after a systematic review of the logs and a second pair of eyes from a colleague, we isolate the issue and deploy a fix. A short walk outside to clear the head and get some fresh air. The afternoon sun is warm, and I circle the block, listening to a podcast about productivity hacks, feeling the tension melt from my neck. Wrapping up the day with a final review of tasks completed. I update the project board, draft a concise end-of-day email summary, and celebrate the small victories, the design approved, the bug squashed. Logging off and preparing for a well-deserved rest. I shut down the laptop, close the notebook, and physically leave the workspace, signaling to my brain that work is done.